Okay, so today is I don't have a lot of instructions for you because today you're just going to be finishing up some stuff and writing. So over on Google Classroom, it's Tuesday. Why do you always have to interrupt me in the middle of sentences? I feel like you do it every day. So yesterday you guys should have started planning out the narrative that you're writing, which is just a story. It can be from your point of view. It can be from a character's point of view. You can be that main character. It's totally up to you. I gave you guys on Google Classroom yesterday with the graphic organizer a list of prompts. So you should have chosen one and then just base your story around that. That could have been the start of your story. It could have been the middle. Maybe it's the end. I don't know. However you want to do it, but you needed to choose one prompt and work your story around that. Once you have done that, you guys were asked to fill out the graphic organizer. So it's different. It's a way of planning out your story. So this is a plot diagram. So the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story and going over what happened in your story. It did not need to be in complete sentences. It just needs to get your ideas out. Slide number 2 was about your main character. What's their name? What do they look like? What are their likes and dislikes? What are their character traits? Slide number 3 was what's the issue? There's a plug in here. What's the main idea of your story? What's the main problem that your character faces? How do they solve that problem? And slide number 4 was about the setting. Where does it take place and when does it take place? The words inside there are just suggestions of ideas that you could use, right? So if you did not finish this diagram and like the slides, finish that first today and just keep getting your ideas out, planning your story. Once you have finished planning out your story, then you need to go write the rough draft. So there's a new assignment on Google Classroom that's called Narrative Rough Draft. When you open it up, it's just a blank Google document that has a little bit of directions. It just says below, write your rough draft. When you write, your font needs to be in 12-point font, Times New Roman, and double spaced. Okay, and it needs to be at least 1 page long, which means that you start up here at the top and you make sure it goes all the way down to the bottom, which I can't go, but you got to make sure you get to at least a second page, right? So that it makes a second page for you. That would be at least 1 page of writing. If you are unaware of how to double space it, so let's just say I wrote this, right? Double space, Times New Roman font. What you need to do is you can type the whole thing out first, or you can automatically do it if you want to, but you need to highlight it, or just go up to the top and click on the font type, which is Arial right now. So you click on that. Usually Times New Roman is up near the top. If not, scroll down to Times New Roman. It's in alphabetical order. Click on Times New Roman. Changes the font to Times New Roman. A lot of ours automatically puts it in 11-point font, so all you need to do is click plus, make it 12-point font. To double space it, that is over here. There are 3 lines with an arrow next to it. It says line spacing. If you hover over it, you click on that, and you click on double, and it double spaces it for you. Those are the 3 things that you need to do. Double spacing it means that you write less words. So, double space it. It's helpful for you. But yeah, no, just double space. But that is what you're doing today, writing your rough draft. It can be as many paragraphs as you want. It can be 1 really long paragraph. It's up to you. Maybe make a few paragraphs though. You could have people talking to each other with dialogue. You can have, I would like you guys to have a lot of description, describe what's happening. Just have some fun with it. Be creative. Go whatever route you would like to do as long as it stays appropriate, right? So that is your guys' goal for the day. Finish the graphic organizer that's planning out your story. Once you have finished kind of planning your story, go and write your rough draft. You guys will have today and tomorrow to write your rough draft. On Thursday, we're going to do the editing and revising where you're going to read through it. We'll make some corrections. And then on Friday, you guys will just finish up those corrections and get it turned in. Make sense? All right. Any questions at all? Okay, go ahead and get working. I will put on some music and just let you guys work. Please give me a holler.